Is it a nice day? What's up, gentlemen? Oh, I already see, and I have to skip it. Oh my goodness! I tried, not just a little skip right before takeoff. Yet again. I'll get it down though. Gah. I'll get it down though. Oh my. Mm. Mm. Well, good morning, everybody. Afternoon. Sorry. Afternoon, morning, wherever you are. I mean, right? So I thought I'd get everything going. Tell everybody a good morning and good afternoon. This is my streak down at Mom's basement. Come on, baby. Of course you can get up here and say hello to everybody. Oh, we're gonna start off the day. Yeah, we did pretty good this morning, so this one might drop out pretty good. This might be a 2 o'clocker. Oh, some good running we had this morning, though. Ooh, boy. Backyard, front yard. Oh, you started. Can I get that first yawn? Let's see if. Oh, why are you hiding your paw? Why are you hiding your paw? You don't need to do that. So, man, how do we. Works every time. Are you getting tired? Yeah. You've been a very good girl today. Thank you. Thank you for being a good girl today. Do you wanna get on the desk? What do you want to do? I'm gonna play a little today. I'm gonna play a lot today. So what's gonna happen today? We're gonna hit 80 today, folks. I am 2 bars away from 80. It's gonna happen. What are you doing? Stop. It's gonna happen. So today is going to be the first time that I get an 80th level character on this. Now, I've maxed out characters before, but that's when 50 was the limit, and the first time my first go around when I was really big into this and playing this at a pretty good click. But now we're getting ready, and we're gonna hit it hard. We're gonna make sure. What? I'm gonna make sure that I don't know why it does that. Oh, I don't know. But we're gonna do this. We're going to hit 80, and we're gonna celebrate a little bit. All right, go on, baby. Love you. Be a good girl. Go on. That's a good girl. And then I don't know what we're gonna do after that. For the actual stream, and then later tonight, what we're gonna do is get everybody on, and we're gonna try to level and help some people out. And then I think I don't know if we're doing SF, if we're SS, it doesn't matter to me. We're gonna help some people out. We're gonna level some. I'm gonna level this person on SF. I'm gonna tell you my plan. Then I'm gonna stay on SF today, and I'm gonna help out some people. Anyone that needs help on SF or wants to level up, because I know Sage is moving a character to SF, so I'm gonna help him. And then if Boy Scout and some other people and Shadow, everyone's welcome. Everyone's welcome. But what's really welcome is this 80th level that's coming up very, very soon. I'm going to have to get back into this because I just left. I was like, I abandoned everything. I should do some crazy easy stuff. I mean, this is like, man, I shouldn't I? I could do some really quick things like a flashpoint. Huh. Hmm. what better planet to hit 80, in my opinion, than Tatooine? It's a good planet. Bu- 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 And I want to give a shout out to Boy Scout who helped me figure out my wardrobe malfunction yesterday. FYI. FYI. And I know a lot of people, probably everybody knows this. But if you buy an outfit and you want to share it with other people, you have to put it all on. So when you grab it, instead of just putting the pieces together like I did, like 3 out of the 7 pieces, and then I threw the others away, and then I go to another character, and I'm like, I have no idea. Well, Boy Scout helped me figure out last night, and then thank you, sir, again, that you have to equip all, even if you're not going to wear them, to be able to go and get into your collections, which was missing last night, was this one. And I bought it to get to everyone, but it didn't show up, and I couldn't figure it out. I was like, look, here's my stuff. I have this equipped, and I could have even went back and shown receipt, but I couldn't figure out. The one thing is that I just equipped the pieces that I wanted on my character because it was between the recluse armor set, the Sith recluse, and then the smuggler outfit. And then whatever I didn't want, I just threw it because I like bits and pieces. He helped me figure out last night that you have to equip everything for it to show up on your collection. And then you can take whatever you want off because then it binds to you. And then you can go into the cartel, into your collections, and then go ahead and pay that. So everyone has the ability to wear that. So I did want to give a shout out. Thank you so much, man. I was like, are you joking me? Because I was getting upset. I mean, not upset. I mean, as upset as I'd probably get over fucking costumes. Flip-flopping costumes. All right. I know it's somewhere around here I can upgrade my ship. Maybe it's on the other side. Man, there's a... What's this guy?
Get your boy inside. We got 10 minutes before the wind picks up.
What about Chancellor?
She's not stupid.
Is she stupid?
You should get inside, too. There's this...
That flying doesn't scare me. Why don't I grab a speeder, shuttle people...
you're a lifesaver, Captain. Just...
Captain? Captain?
We've done all we can. Now we wait.
Do I get experience points for just saying that and waiting?
Well, looks like we got out okay. Pretty much everyone did. Though we lost 3 power generators. Not that it compares to the excitement of chasing Jedi and Sith, meeting big-time gangsters.
You're very well informed for, what did you say your job was?
Name's Galen. I'm just a man enjoying his retirement, trying to give something back to the community. Look, these people have it rough in the best of times, but between pirates and sandstorms and sand people, we can't take much more. If you leave without finishing the job you started, how long before the Empire claims this planet?
You're asking me to stay, but I've done what I came for.
And along the way, you helped out all sorts of people. Would it hurt to focus? Tatooine's only chance is unity. Making SWTOR's our best hope.
Alrighty.
How will the Empire burn it to the ground?
Sandstorm broke Espellar's defenses, and they stopped the...
Alright, let's do it. Fine. Perfect. Alright. So let's do... Okay, I'll get to that. story arc.
Hi, sorry to interrupt. I represent.
Okay,
I have
Here's the thing. I've got.
okay.
no problem.
Good to hear. All around.
Few blaster holes, a little fire.
Come on now. We can talk about this.
Sorry, buddy. The credits talk louder. Not another step. This one's ours.
Captain, after all these years, I can hardly believe it.
Nabbing bounties, taking credits. Glad to see you're still the same McCovey.
I suspect you've attracted your share of blaster fire without me. Mako, I need a moment alone.
You got it. Yell if you need me, okay?
I thought you died on that ship. I gave you a Mandalorian funeral, and then I turned my back on everything. Went back to killing for credits, because I knew nothing else. That's how I met Mako. When I found her, she cornered a bounty but couldn't finish the job. I pulled the trigger for her, and we've been partners ever since.
She sure didn't hesitate to point her blaster at me.
Mako learns quickly. She's good with tech. And she kept me from becoming someone I never
We know
wanted to
Mako,
be.
don't we?
But she's not you.
Oh.
I miss my crew. You, Corso, Bodar, even Risha. You're my family. I want to come home and bring Mako with me. Together we'll be an asset to your team. With your permission, of course.
Should I do the one condition? You can't run
Only
off
if
again?
She promises not to kill me in my sleep.
She's harmless, as long as you pay her. For the first time in years, I look forward to the future. Whatever comes, we'll meet it as a team.
Wow. Okay. 2.2 million. I can't go wrong.
The imps arrived like a tidal wave. Drop that ion cannon and enough troops to call it an invasion. Decades of experience meant we were ready for it.
Ow. Okay. So, am I in combat? No. I'm almost there, buddy. Good afternoon. One shot. Why did that not... I need a heal. So excited. So close. Oh, we got a Sith here, huh? Yeah, why don't you stand right there? I'll be back. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop. I just knock you down on the ground. I love it. A boop, 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 boop. Click. All right, now I gotta still have a couple more. of the crates to kill, to blow up. Right? I have 5 more, or 4 more out of the 5. And by golly, I'm going to do it. What the? Perfect. Good. After this, I'm jumping on my assassin, I think. Right, who am I? You guys want to pick on a guy, huh? See a wrench. Gotta be careful. I just want to get behind him. I don't want to die. No, I'm staying on SF as well. Starforge. That's what I'm talking about. I have a... Okay. I hate that. I can't shoot that guy now. Yeah, I have a smaller Jedi that I want to do on SF here. Plus, I told Sage that I was going to help. See, look. I hate that. Oh, there we go. Perfect. You know what? You can have the loot. All right. Oh. Well, I guess I could have came down over here and shot him. I didn't know. Just make sure there's no more of those containers. Haha. One shot. Sorry about that, buddy. What? It's going well, thank you. And good afternoon, Simi. How are you today? I am close to 80. Uh-oh. I'm not sure I want to ask. Now you've got me nervous. What the... Awesome. Oh, he'll do fine. He'll do just fine. Oh, man. Good luck, Dusty. Sending you great vibes, buddy. All right. Nah, I'm not even going to go there. You know what? Good luck, bud. Dude, that auto crit, you can't do better than that. When you can call your crit shot, it's too easy at times. I hate that little glitch. See ya, buddy. You're done. He's dead, Jim. All right, what do I need? 2 more. Why isn't this convenient? Look at that. He got it? Tell me he got it. That's awesome, by the way. Did he get it? Bundling to add 15 charges boost for 24 hours. Oh, that's kind of cool. Well, good. That's a good sign. That is a very good sign. Good. That's great. I mean, not even good. That's great. All right, 1 more crate. Wow, I'm all excited. Good. That's a great sign. There you go. See? Told you. Everything was going to be fine. That's awesome. Well, we'll get that, and I'm looking for that. There it is. That just doesn't get old. And I'm going to do it to this one. Yeah, Achilles, make sure that he can't turn around, and then you backstab him, and it's an auto crit on your backstab. It happens every time. Then you do that. And then you do it again. I don't like the fact that he can shoot behind him. Dusty. I'm not going to say congratulations yet, but I hear that the initial interview went very well. That is very encouraging and very good news. So I'm sending you fantastic, great vibes, but we all know you don't need it. Oh shit. I killing a crate, I just hit 80. That was a little anticlimactic. Oh, but I'm 80. Wow. All right. I quit Star Wars. See you later, guys. No. Oh. But. Good. Good. That's awesome to know, man. Seriously, I wish you the best. And it'll come out good. You know it will. We all know. Easy. Careful. What happened? All right. Press a little button here.
The imps are onto us now. We need to hurry. I heard you ran your own team, an alliance. Something changed?
The Alliance was created to deal with a specific threat. Once dealt with, the Alliance ended and we rejoined the Republic.
Fair enough. You made it work longer than anyone could have guessed. Nobody expected either of you to play nice forever. Mortar is ready. We don't have much time before the imps figure out our plan.
One shot. Ba-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Don't really care. Just happy I finally made 80th. Well, that might have been a little early. I got it off anyways. Ba-ba-ba-ba. A doink. All right. Now, let's see if she can make one stealth check. Oh, yeah, guys. What the shit? Are you kidding me? The damn, it's stuck. Look, what? Look. I hate dying like that. That's just ridiculous.
Do you require medical attention?
No. Yes. My brain hurts. Okay. Here we go again. Wait a minute. Of course not. Outside, and I can't jump on my... Yeah, that's the one guy we left here. Well, where the flip-flop did you come from? How about that? Bap, 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 beep, beep, beep. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, so where do I go? Ugh. Cannot believe I did that. I mean, I can. Ugh. But falling off a bridge because of your mouse, I mean, come on. And it wasn't even really my mouse. The game, it just... I'm better now, thank you. I'll just sit here eating some nuts. Not those kind of nuts. Sickos. Ugh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Cheese and rice. Hey, where's my crate? I bet that hurt. Ba-bam. Let's see. Let's take out the old tech. Wabow. Click. Oh, that can't be good. Well, man, so it's just a good day shaping up all around. It's thank goodness it's so close to the weekend Thursday. It's great. I want to take out that guy because, of course, we always take out the medic first. Good. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yogurt covered cranberries. You see that?
On. Is everyone clear?
We're good here.
Oh.
We shielded our dropship and circled back to Gallo's team.
Fire in the hole!
Damn. A knock knock. Who's there? The person that's coming in no matter what. The person coming in, like it or not. See if I can't make it without falling in the water. Let's try that. So let everyone know
We're approaching the ion
I just
cannon
made 80.
entrance.
Thank you so much for all the support and help. Dun, dun, dun.
Major Dusk, I'm going to need that ion cannon of yours.
Colonel Gallo, was it? I gave you a chance to avoid all this.
I don't make deals with a blaster to my head.
I see you brought in help. Unacceptable.
You guys see me okay? Good, because my light just turned off. I think I unplugged it. Although, with the monitors, there's plenty of light. My goodness.
Take your people and go, Dusk. I won't repeat myself.
You won't have to.
Oh. Let's go.
Eliminate them.
I can do this. Can I throw this at every time? Requires grenades. Of course it does. Well,
This will end very badly for you, Gallo.
I got that son of a bitch up.
The Empire takes what it wants.
Oh, absorb. Sorry, buddy.
Curse your interference.
Curse you. Curses. Dude, seriously, Key, you have no idea.
Surrender now, or things get ugly. We're getting the ion cannon either way.
I'll never surrender this.
You should have said, I get here and I start
will
breaking
prevail.
stuff. Because it was fine until you showed up. This is why I can't have nice things, Key. This is why I can't have nice things.
Sir, reports of an explosion near the ion cannon. Incoming fire stopped.
Well done. I want a damage assessment and readiness report on the fleet, Lieutenant.
Aye, sir.
Bring us around. Ready the guns to intercept any Imperial fighters who want to test the waters.
Aye, sir. Rating response.
We're back in this fight.
Yeah! And of course I made it. I'm the lead character in this. Hello. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be okay.
Gallo.
Oh, I'm beginning to think Major Dusk has a problem with the Selkath. Status?
Colonel, the controls are damaged and the cannon's power source is destroyed.
Can it be repaired?
We can bypass the controls, but with no power.
Start the bypass. There's another power source. Just do it.
Yes, Colonel.
I know.
Commando,
I'm gonna have to do it.
Facility at the outskirts of the
I
docks.
knew it.
From there, I'll guide you to a power source we can reroute to the cannon.
I really want to say, you're not coming.
We'll get going.
My team and I will delay those ships from taking off. But
Dang it.
we can't hold them for long.
On my way. On.
Let's go fishing.
Oh, I wouldn't say that around the fish heads. Come on, bro. Oh my, look how bad. Hold on.
We've arrived at the base, Colonel.
I didn't know you had facilities this far out.
Dude, it's like dark down
We
here, man.
don't. This one's Imperial. Darsk is stripping Kolto and preparing it for transport off-world.
What do you mean Imperial?
Anything he can't steal, he destroys.
Great.
He's destroying Kolto?
It keeps his enemies weak and wounded.
Damn Imperials.
Yeah. Damn Imperials. Oh my goodness. All right. Here's the emergency. Oh. All right, Key, now stop breaking shit. Here we go. You know what? This means a lot to you, doesn't it?
Kolto wasn't available when I was injured on Daycon 7.
Yeah.
They saved my life. I'll always be thankful for that, but it was a hard road. The thought of someone suffering because of what the Empire is doing, we can't let that happen.
Gallo here. I don't have the floor plan of the facility, so you'll need to do this the hard way. You're looking for the droid bay. Understood?
Droid bay. Got it.
So you're telling me I haven't gotten my experience yet? It doesn't matter. I don't need any more experience. Great. Fantastic. I'm doing it for free. What is it? Oh, yeah. Hey, wait a minute. What is this? Oh, Schittsburg. Oh, and I'm getting a better knife. And that's fine. When I get my gear and everything like that, I'm going to upgrade because I always mod. Look, I'm so close to having 1,000,000 credits. Earning it myself. Huh? Alrighty. Okay, well look, I'm good. This is
Switch the power over to the ion cannon.
okay. You need a droid, right? Not me. Because I hate to be that guy, but I'm kicking rocks. Oh, there we go, folks. Man, oh man. So now all I have to do, Key, I hope you're still watching, buddy, is I'm going to transfer this guy over to SF, because I found out it only takes like 1,000 to ship a character over between servers, run around, do whatever, duel, do our thing, me defeat you. Now, we're going to have to look at power, because I guarantee your gear is going to be better than mine, but I'm going to give you a good fight now because I got all my buttons. That's all I'm saying. So now what we're going to do is, golly, okay, Boy Scout. The Sage or the Assassin for SF. You're making a Juggernaut? Who else is here? Does Shadow? I wonder if Shadow has a healer. Because if we get 4 people in a group, someone's going to have to heal. And I think my Sage can heal pretty well, but I'd have to spec out. I guarantee my Assassin's not. What level of character? You made a night jug. Okay. Yeah, but you're still going to be like the tank, right? If you're going Juggernaut, you're going tank? If we do a group? What level have you gotten to? He's 26. Well, then 22 would be good. I could do my Sage. I got a 15 Commando. Look at this Slug. Oh, that's just Slug. And then a Foreshadow, yeah. Let me see what I got on this guy. And then we can help Sage when he logs on tonight. I can do that. Okay. So. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm in like some guild. I could practice some healing skills. Some skills. But. Okay. So where are we at? We're in the... Dude, it only took an hour. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. Dang. Simi, you still with me? I'm sure you are. I know you are. I think at this point in time, there's something I would like to do. So, I want to do one more run, but I have to tell you guys this story because I messed up. I literally did this exact same thing. So I clicked into it and I was going to play it, but I said, oh man, no, I don't want to do that. And it started coming up like this. And then it gave me, okay. So now that I'm sitting here, this is exactly what happened last time that I have to tell you guys. So I did this and I was like, oh man, I don't want to do this, but it won't let me do anything. So I had to go and I set the time properly and then I go back and I continue and then it says, hey, can we talk for a second? And I'm like, okay. He goes, and then the narrator comes going and goes, hey, I would really like to thank you for taking the time to set the clock correctly. I know you don't have to, but I appreciate you putting forth the effort. So, hey, let's do this next time. Next time when you log on, I want you to put your favorite time in on the current time before you start the game. You know what? You have earned that right. So just remember, I want to thank you, but next time you start this, I want you to enter your correct time. And then it goes, and then it starts. And I'm like, and it came to the start screen. So I didn't even get to the start screen to stop and save where I was. It wouldn't let me do anything. I had to do that time. So I want to see now what it does. And I want to put, let me see. I'm going to edit the stream info right now. We're going to go Stanley. Parable. Perfect. And I'm done. I've updated. Now, I'm going to get into it. And so, my favorite time. I don't know why. I don't know why. My favorite, it's my number that comes up. This is my number, 239, an AM. Better than a PM. I don't know. It's just weird. Here we go. I want to see if he actually acknowledges now that I put a different time than the normal time. There it is. I fucking love this game. Oh no, it's half off. This is the shit that I'm talking about that happened, and I'm like, and you can't stop it. Should be ready next time I boot up the game. So it's literally talking to me from the time I start the game to the actual settings of the game and when the game starts. I fucking love it. And it did and then after that I just immediately quit the game. And I was like, I was so upset at myself because I thought I was going to do it and then I logged. So I never finished it. And that's what happened. I didn't capture it because it was off the stream and I was so upset that I wanted to show you guys. And that I didn't play, but that's literally what happened. And then I shut it down. And that's literally what happened. So good. Yeah, I love this game. It's so inventive.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
No way I'm clicking to skip. No way.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on
No
the keyboard.
way.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month.
Did you see that?
Year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
Jay was
Though
something.
He'd been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Shit. That has never been on there before.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked,
I know what it
frozen
was.
solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
I know what it was.
But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Just unlocked an achievement. Welcome back. I think the buttons were the buttons last conversation where they said, hey, talk to your so-and-so. Hey, go tell your kids good night. Hey, press this to eat dinner. I bet those were all the buttons on that list. I don't know, but I bet it was. I wasn't paying attention. I'm glad I didn't skip it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
20 clicks. 417. $20.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
He's just running me around. He's literally running.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Oh my God.
Now, back to door number 437.
I love this game. 437.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
The copy machine.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
419's desk. How do I get up on the desk?
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Huh. Alright, so let's try to figure this out. 417. I would say that's 416, 415. 416.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again! Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now? What were you thinking?
I literally saw that achievement on the list and said, hey, that one's easy. It's on the achievement list. Oh my goodness. So good. So which one today is on that I have to... Well, let's check out some new content, shall we? Okay.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure. Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle. Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
There's just crude tape around there. The jump circle it is. There you go, folks.
Goodness, another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is. That's it?
Oh.
No, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their families rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar.
Oh,
and don't get
goodness.
me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore."
It
What
does.
quality assurance department signed off
It
on this?
does.
I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always.
Perfect.
What do you say, friend?
Yes. Yes. Wait a minute. It's different. Look at that. Is different. The light is on. I love it. Oh my goodness.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Oh shit. Coffee nut.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
You are kidding me. It's perfect. I'll work here diligently every day. Oh. There's a little dip back here. I mean, I'm a little dip, but
I call it the memory zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
it looked like there was something over there as well. Maybe not. There's definitely more fencing over there. See that? It's perfect.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
That's awesome. Oh my god. That's oh my goodness. That's so good. Uh-huh. 2013. Get it? 2013. Wow. One of their achievements. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. Unachievable. It's impossible to get this achievement. That's awesome. Just looking at the wiring. I mean, that's awfully odd that it's just very dark black. Oh, that's one of the deaths, I guess, that I had. You're like one of your first deaths. Oh, little mouse Stanley.
Je suis dans la memory zone, c'est sur la pluie de l'eau.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created.
Every
That's
game.
how grand and all-encompassing the original
Every
Stanley Parable was.
game.
It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Oh, the... gonna try. I thought it's not allowing me to crouch. Person of the year. And it's all grayed up. Yeah, it's crazy.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most
Oh my
enjoyable,
goodness.
surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
I get it. Well,
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
oh shit.
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor.
Oh,
I
fuck.
haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh shit.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
I know. I know. And as soon as I can. This clearly is going to be a game that I'm going to sit by in my own time and just veg out and just take my time. Laugh. It's time to get back to Star Wars. So good. Just fixing something. I'll be right with you. How do you like the... Ba ba bop. Brr bop bop. Ba ba bow. I don't know, I like it. I like it a lot. Bop. Holy shnikes. Oh my gosh.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh, dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have. And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more... Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first. Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room?
Yes.
I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort or a window.
Shit.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
I didn't mean to.
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times. And there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here. And more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it. And I have to believe, I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you? I've been thinking and thinking, and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback. Why was it so important for me to fix the problem? Why did Cookie 9's opinion matter so much to me? I've never even met Cookie 9. I have no idea who they are. What would it ever really matter? But here I am. I'm fixating on every tiny negative thing that anyone ever says about me. The merest mention of one of my imperfections, and I become as impetulant as a child. wild and impulsive. I can't help myself. I can't stop myself from lashing out with a vengeful fury to alter and to change and to break anything unbroken, if only it pleases this one person who made a single negative comment. What does such an impulse say? Whose benefit is this? And here I am now, stuck in a room, waiting for you to press this button.
Well, he told me not to press it.
Knowing that you're going to do it, and that I'm going to be stuck all alone, and that I had the power to prevent it all from happening, if only I'd held my tongue. It's all out of my control now. Just you. Just your decision as to exactly when you're going to make me suffer, to leave me all alone. Surely you will.
So,
I don't doubt it. Surely you'll press that button again,
I'm gonna
leaving me here.
probably go back to Star Wars.
Own desire
this is so good
to see
for me.
what's next,
but probably not for you guys. And I apologize, but thank you for indulging.
Surely you'll not be moved by my howls of fitful anxiety, that you sit with me and just stay here. Oh, no, 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 I know you too well. You'll be leaving me oh, my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback. Why was it so...
There you go. It just...
Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that. Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you.
This is the 5 years.
There is only regret. There is only the turning
This is the
wheel
5
of
years.
missed
Don't play the
opportunities.
game for 5 years.
Nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, but they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make all of their... The end is never the end, 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 is never...
There's just water just leaking in. This is so cool, though. Oh shit. What? Load. Wow.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps... Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such
Oh my
a measly
goodness.
5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Does it not remember this?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here. It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Sweet fuck all.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused. You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it. Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning. Stanley was fat and ugly and really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
This game knows me too well. That
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
What?
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities.
You don't want?
It's
Go, then go.
indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species.
What the?
Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic
I don't know what you need.
first-person video game mechanics
Then go outside.
and filling
Go.
them in on the history of narrative tropes
Good girl.
in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right. When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Just gonna sit here. I'm so sorry.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby who can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I should have done the new content. I'm stealing. Okay, that's the thing.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. "2845. Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself, and Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo. Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death. As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly. And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start? Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Why, hello, baby. You've been
Listen to me.
outside.
You can still save these two. You
Okay.
can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose.
I wanted to see.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Hello, Arnie.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What are you doing, crazies?
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
What are you doing? Come on, get up here. Oh my goodness. Move. Okay. Get up here. Don't hit my keyboard. Let me move this down. There you go. Right there is fine. Good girl. Thank you. What? New new content.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2. Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Hi. Let me finish this new content, okay,
Here
baby?
we are. Go on.
We just
Try
got
out some
into
of the new
new
features.
content. Look at your faces. Oh my god, you been outside? Sniffing? Did you get fresh water? Oh, okay. Okay. How am I supposed to do that? If I had an auto walk... Oh! Do I have auto walk on this? No. Darn. You getting sleepy? It is 3 o'clock. You getting sleepy, aren't you? Okay. I can't do it like that. You're gonna have to. There you go. Good girl. Right like that. Good girl. Look at that. There, we're gonna. Perfect. Good girl, honey. There you go.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Oh my God.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Let me take my bucket. Dude, I'm literally carrying
Does
around a
anyone
bucket.
give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
I'm not sure I want to go down the infinite hole right now. Another jump circle. Infinite holes that way.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim.
I love
But of
it.
course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Dude.
I want you to imagine yourself
All right,
living
I'm Jim.
as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
What are you doing?
If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Jim.
Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
Jim.
Oh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
You really want to. I know, honey, but I'm trying to hold you and play the game. Oh my goodness, good kisses. You are getting tired.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of
There's
finishing
behind the
this feature.
scenes. I need to do that. Maybe I should do that before the infinite hole. Oh my goodness. I can't believe. Pull the lever, receive a new achievement. Okay.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
What, honey? I can't help it. You're not comfortable, baby. Go lay down in the bed right here. Good girl. Good girl. Bop, bop. Oh, boy. I can't. All right. We are...
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet? You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle?
Yep.
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
You could put more jumps on there for me.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life. God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
I love it. Love it.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Mic off.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with? You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is. Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on. Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium. You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then,
Mic on.
since you've gotten
I'm
to
trying
see
it.
the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Why?
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is.
Oh, shit.
Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite?
Okay.
If that works for you, then
Mic
go ahead and
off.
press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Mic on.
I don't want to.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel. Oh, for heaven... You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. You and I. That's awesome.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to... Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite.
It is?
I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability in marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Okay.
Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, how is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
I did.
Is the, teleport button not working?
Nope.
You sure?
Yep.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again.
Nope.
Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
What? What? I like that one.
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley! Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the whole. From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
Oh my god. Wow. There you go.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Okay. Damn, son. That's why you have like 20 like 80th level characters, man. That's crazy. Grats, by the way, on 29. That is so good. Seriously, man. Good job. But I want to get in the world champion settings. Well, that's not fun.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now? So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Fucking sweet. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness.
This
No
is
way.
the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was
There are blue
employee
balloons
number
now.
427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room
Watch the computer.
427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Watch
Orders
the
came to
computer.
him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
I keyboard 20
This is
second.
what employee 427 did
Space bar
every
for
day,
58
every
seconds.
month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending,
Dang it.
Stanley read
I'm gonna have to
every
look back on the
verse of
stream
the orders
actually.
came in,
You know what
as
I
though
should have
he'd
done?
been made exactly
Just wrote it
for the
down.
job. And Stanley was
I'm gonna do the space bar for 58 seconds.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
What are you doing?
Something that would forever change Stanley.
Parable
Something he
2.
would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions,
I love it.
call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
What?
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Where you go? She came busting in here. Oh my goodness.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I heard Millie. Who is that, man?
Mic off. Mic on.
Hi. What? Why are you Why is she shaking? Why are you shaking, honey? What? What? Are you okay? Okay. I gotta take a break. You know what? I'm gonna stop the stream. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate everything. I'm gonna stop, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play some Star Wars. So I'm literally going to stop. Lily is shaking. That's the other dude. I did this game is incredibly good. I really like it. But thank you for indulging me. I'm gonna do some stuff, but thank you again. Everyone have a great day. I'm gonna figure out why she's shaking and downstairs. And then we're gonna have a good day. So I'm gonna look real quick before we head out, and we're gonna raid because that is the thing to do. So let's see who. Bop bop bop. We can raid real quick. Let's see. What's that? we're going Star Wars because that's generally what I play anyway. So we're gonna hit a Star Wars stream here. Bop, bop. Come on, we can do a little bit better. And Boy Scout, I'll be getting on. I'll be getting on in Discord and everything like that. So, if anyone is looking for us, we're going to be on Star Forge, and then we're going to be playing our smalls. I would open up, but yeah. So don't freak out, Boy Scout. I'm going to be playing today. I'm just going to do it off stream, and you know what? I'm going to focus a little bit more, and we're going to do stuff. 29 is excellent, but I want to take the time to make sure that we do our due diligence and we go ahead and we do our shout outs and we do our raids. That's what we're supposed to do because it's a community thing. So I have one person. You know what? We're going to do it. I love it. All right. What was it? You're in the basement? Awesome. I love that. It's a friend of ours, guys. It's the gaming tech. We're building a good relationship, and then I've also got followers that are on there that are not online that I really want to step. I believe that Miss Lynn is earlier. So, but Gamer Tech, here we come, and thank you everyone, and we'll see everyone later. Either on Discord and then definitely tomorrow. Thank God it's Friday tomorrow. So thank you, everyone. Everyone have a fantastic day. Let's get a good raid off. And we'll see everyone on the dark side. On the flip side? Let's do the flip side. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Let's shout them out.